Okay. There we go.
Okay, if you just joined, welcome. Sean mentioned, please put in the chat where you're tuning in from tonight. We're so excited to have you here with us. My name is Bures. I am in South Dakota, born and raised, lived here my whole life. We have my beautiful friend, Tracy Lane, here with us tonight. Tracy is a LifeVantage consultant for almost 2 years now. So she has just been sharing this amazing product with everybody she knows, and we are so excited to have her here. The reason we are with you tonight is because we both earned one of the spots of the 55 people who earned the trial of our brand new GLP-1 activation product. It is launching here in the US on October 11th, and we are just so excited. Now, what is unique about tonight is Tracy is going to share with us her experience on a GLP-1, actually semaglutide, for the last 2.5 years. So Tracy, welcome to the call. Thank you for being with us tonight.
I'm so excited. Thank you all for being here. I hope that this is just a tool that you can use to help make decisions or help other people make decisions, because I'm so excited about this product. Like, I've always loved LifeVantage products, but this one, like, holy cow, I'm so excited.
It is exciting. So Tracy, you've been on semaglutide for about 2.5 years. Will you tell us a little bit about why you originally decided to go on that product? Maybe tell us what you experienced and that sort of thing.
Yeah, so I had never really struggled with weight. Like, I was one of those girls that I always thought I was fat. And then when I gained a bunch of weight, I looked back at my pictures and I'm like, I wish I were that fat again, like, because I was thinking. And so I gained all this weight kind of rapidly, but it was during COVID when we weren't really wearing pants. So it was literally like the first time I tried to put on a pair of jeans, I broke down in tears because they would hardly go on and would not button. And I was like, okay, it's just because my gym's been closed and COVID and all the things. So my gym opened back up. I started counting macros. I started doing intermittent fasting, and I was able to lose a little bit of the weight on my own. I had started at probably around 135, and at my heaviest, I was 160, and I'm only 5'5", and I'm not a bigger bone person, so I gained a significant amount. I lost probably 8 or 9 pounds on my own through exercise, diet, fasting, and then I just completely plateaued. I hired a personal trainer. He did a diet plan for me. I decided to start doing weekly 36-hour fasts. So, like, there was no reason why my body should not be letting go of this weight. I was doing all the things right. And so then I started looking at, like, well, why am I not losing the weight, and started researching. And I realized that I was insulin resistant, and my father has type 2 diabetes. My grandfather had type 2 diabetes. And so I started really panicking because I was like, I do not want to go down this path. Well, a friend of mine who's a nurse practitioner, I was talking to her about it, and she said, well, there's this new product on the market called semaglutide, and it's amazing for people with insulin resistance. You will drop this unwanted weight. And it was sort of like, I'm not a person who wants to be on a medication. I'm pretty natural. I'm kind of a hippie, crunchy, but when she told me that, there was literally nothing I wouldn't have done to get back to feeling like myself, because it bothered me immensely. If you've ever gained weight and looked in the mirror and been like, who is that person? Or looked at pictures, like, I don't want to say that it's like a vanity thing, because I think it's more than that. Like, you want to feel good about the work that you put into your body. And when you're doing all the things right and you can't lose the weight, it's incredibly defeating. So I just sort of put blinders on, and I'm like, okay, she's a nurse practitioner. She says this is good. She says it's great. And I got on it, and I was able to lose. At my lowest, I was 125. So I lost a lot of weight, but I maintained my muscle. That first year, I was still working out, still getting my protein in, still doing all the right things. So Sean, I think, has a picture of me at my best, and then a picture of me last week before I started this one, because the thing about these products is they work amazing. So the blue is me at my lowest. I was like 124, 125. Then last week I was 137. I'm already down to 132 being on this product, but I felt amazing. Like in the blue there, we were in the Bahamas and I was like, okay, moms can get their bodies back after kids. Like it's almost like you forget that you're on this thing and you just think it's just you did the work and it's going to stay like this forever. Well, the problem with these drugs is there's some side effects, some pretty nasty ones. I had never in my life had anxiety, and the last year I've been struggling a lot with anxiety. I get really bad heartburn and I get a lot of cramping. And so it was like the longer I was on it, the less effective it got, but the more side effects I started feeling. And so as I started gaining weight, I talked to this nurse practitioner and she's like, yeah, we just have to keep upping your dose. And I'm like, so not only do I have to live on this, but I have to keep upping my dose and paying more for it because it's really freaking expensive. And then the more you take, the more it obviously is. And I was like, and I just am not comfortable with living on a drug for the rest of my life. Like, I was really struggling. And then I heard about this product and it was literally like an answer from God. Like, and that's how I felt about semaglutide in the beginning. Like I have a gratitude journal and I literally thanked God for it because it got me back to feeling like myself. And that was amazing. But to find out that we were coming out with a product that does that naturally, that communicates with your body and tells it what to do with that extra weight, I can't even tell you that I'm just so overwhelmed with excitement because I have a pretty large social media following. And once I started learning the side effects and experiencing them, I couldn't promote semaglutide anymore. Like I wasn't getting paid to do it, but I would talk about it and be like, you guys, this is amazing. Once I started learning about it and once more stuff came out, I could not talk about it. I could not say everybody should get on this. I was still very honest that I was on it, but I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. And so to be able to give people a solution like this, because GLP-1 is natural, like our bodies create that. It's a natural hormone, which I didn't know. We were all kind of blown away in doing research like this. I didn't know your body makes that. I just thought you had to inject it synthetically. And
Right.
your body makes it, but through age, not being as active, the food that they tell us is food, but it's actually processed crap, like all of that has an effect on slowing this down. And so what this product does is communicates to your body like, hey, remember that GLP-1? Like, let's increase how much you're producing of that. So you get the same benefits of injecting it, but you don't have the side effects.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for being vulnerable and sharing all that. Now, LifeVantage is the activation company. So what we do is activate in our bodies what it's designed to do, just exactly like Tracy was talking to you about GLP-1. And now I bet Tracy and I aren't the only ones that didn't know GLP-1 wasn't the synthetic that you introduced into your body, right? It is something your body produces. So we just have to remind you that we don't cure, treat, prevent, or mitigate any disease. We're just really excited about the opportunity to activate your GLP-1 in your body and get these results that we've been experiencing now. So before we move on, Tracy, can you just tell us about how much were you spending per month on that product?
Initially I was at a pretty low dose, and so probably 50, and then it just kept creeping up, and in the end it was like 500, and I'm like, I can't go more than that. Like,
So you're
not
saying 500 a month?
yeah, 500 a month. And you just feel irresponsible. You're like, there's literally kids starving in Africa and I'm paying $500 a month. My
Yeah.
reasoning was good though. Like I thought, well, I'd rather pay for a drug now than pay for insulin and all of that later if I get diabetes. So like, I understand the rationale, but just when it started losing its effectiveness, it was like, I can't.
So when we shared those pictures, the before that you just took a little over a week ago, you were still doing semaglutide then? So it started to not work.
Yeah, it hasn't been working for the last 6 months or so. And my plan was to go cold turkey off of it and start this, but then we had dinner with one of the product developers, and she said, you know, it's best to kind of let your body adjust to this because it
Okay.
is natural. It's going to take a little bit longer for your body to activate. So she said, do a normal dose this week. Next week, go down to a half dose and just keep tapering off. So that's what I've been doing. But just the fact that I've already lost 4 pounds, I'm like, I know it's already working because I was gaining or maintaining the last
Right.
couple months, you know, so it's working.
Yay. Okay. So 4 pounds, how many days?
Um,
11, 12?
I started on Monday and it's Wednesday, so like 9-ish.
Yeah. Okay. And tell us what else you've experienced on this new GLP-1 activator.
So I have been pooping so much, and it's like the best thing because one of the things that can come up with taking these synthetic ones is bowel paralysis, constipation, like lots of people just get backed up. And so to feel things moving through me and being like, oh, good, I didn't break my body, like everything's still working is amazing. I'm also very stinky, so there must be some detoxifying going on because I smell like my son's friend who doesn't know he needs to wear deodorant, but he
Oh,
really,
cute.
really does. Um, and I'm sleeping better, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
thing. And so of course with better sleep, you just feel better throughout the day and more productive. I feel like today and yesterday, my energy has really been through the roof. So I know a lot of people are experiencing those same things, but
Yeah. Awesome. Have you measured inches yet?
no, because I did body scans, like
Okay.
in-body scans. So I'm just gonna go off of that because I always feel like I never know how to measure properly.
I know it's hard to know just exactly where you're putting it, right? Okay. So you did in-body scans previous to starting the product. And then did you do labs too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That will be so fun to see the updated numbers in just, about a month or whatever.
Right, which a lot of people have asked me when I shared in my stories that I did the labs, like, do you have to do labs to get on this? No, like we're purely doing it because we want to see the measurable results. But this is a natural supplement. You do not need a doctor's prescription. You do not need, and I've also had lots of questions about what it'll interact with. You guys, this is just communicating with your body. Like there's not going to be things that it's going to have issues with. It's just telling your body, hey, make this again.
Right. Yes, absolutely. So I see questions popping up. What type of labs, what type of scans? I would honestly contact your healthcare provider, tell them, you're excited about trying this new product. If you're interested in getting labs, we're on the trial right now. So for those of us that are fortunate enough to be a part of the trial, we want to make sure we're doing all our due diligence for all of you. We want to have any measurable numbers, how we're feeling, how we're sleeping, how much we're pooping, like all of the things that we can share with you about what we're experiencing in just these. I think we have 37 days left until launch. We wanted to have all that information ready to share with you. So definitely contact your healthcare provider if you're interested in getting some labs. Okay,
Dawn,
let's
I'm
see.
seeing questions come through, like
Oh,
someone saying, will someone need to stay on it forever? Do you want to take that?
so
Or
I
I
was,
can. I
yeah,
know.
if you can, because I wasn't there during those meetings, that would be
Yeah.
great.
Well, so the way I understand it, like just like on the semaglutide and the Ozempic, if you stop taking them, they stop working. As far as I understand, you're gonna need to keep taking this to respond or tell your body what to do. Because none of us have been on it that long, I think it's yet to be seen if you could like go month on, month off. But with how good I feel and the price point of this is gonna be so much more manageable than what I was on before, like there's no way I will ever skip it. Sean, do you have anything?
Yeah, I mean, it's about activating your body. And as every one of us ages, things that start are worked really well just stop working as well. And so, yeah, you'll get the benefit while you're using it. But if you turn off your signaling to the body to keep doing it, it will gradually turn back down. So, to me, this is about integrating into your health strategy. It's about making the right life choices to maintain the quality of life that you want to live.
I was thinking about this last night when I was talking to my husband, just thinking about like how long maybe you would want to be on this product. And then I looked at him, I was just talking and thinking, and I looked at him and I said, I never want to not feel this good again. Like the energy levels that you guys are talking about, and just like my mental focus and clarity. And I mean, when I lay down to sleep at night, I'm busy, right? Like we all are. And I have a lot of things going through my head, but I lay down and I sleep like I don't remember the last time I slept like that. And Tracy, you kind of mentioned that earlier today too, I think when we were talking. Okay. So as a reminder, this product launches in the US on October 11th. We're all very excited. But right now, you might be excited and thinking like, I can't wait to October 11th. What can I do now? So we have some products that are kind of designed that kickstart you in the right direction. So Tracy, do you want to talk a little bit about that maybe, and what some LifeVantage products are that you're taking?
Yes, but first I see another question. Sean, could you throw the picture of me up before we go to Kate? Because someone's asking, were the photos that we shared before and after while on semaglutide? So they're both while I'm on semaglutide. The blue shirt one was after I'd been on it about a year. And then the other one where I'm a lot puffier, puffier, that is last week. And so still on it, actually on a higher dose in the red bikini than the all black bikini, but still working out, still eating moderate. And like I'm kind of an 80-20 girl. I'm not a perfectionist. I'm not counting every macro anymore. But neither was I in the blue, just using moderation. Nothing has changed except that the drug doesn't work the longer you're on it, the less effective it is. So that's the difference between those two photos, is about a year and 4 months, and just the way the drug works.
Yes, absolutely. So as I mentioned earlier, LifeVantage, we are the activation company. So this product is going to get into your body, just like the other products we have, gets into our bodies and gets it to do what it was designed to do in the beginning. So when you're thinking about the effects people are having on GLP-1 synthetic products, that's kind of like an overdrive of getting your body to lose the weight and that sort of thing. We're going to get in there and get to work with your GLP-1, get that, producing at a better rate and helping you along at a better rate. So LifeVantage is the activation company. And so if you're thinking right now, like I would love to start down this path of activation because I'm excited for October 11th when these products launch and we can have these amazing before and afters. However, I'd like to get started right now. We have a couple products bundled that are ready for you to go right now. So one of them is the Kickstart bundle. That's a really great way to start. And what would you say, Tracy? Like if I was your friend and I wanted to get started on this right now, what would you suggest I start on?
So I'm going to tell Kate's story. So my best friend from middle school is still one of my best friends today. And I was fortunate enough to earn the trip to Dominican with LifeVantage. Well, we have 3 kids and 3 dogs, and we had several other trips planned. So my husband was like, I'll hold down the fort, you bring Kate. So we get there and she's walking around and like getting flustered because she's like, why does everybody look so young and healthy? Why are you all walking so fast? And I was like, what? She's like, Tracy, everybody here is ridiculously healthy. And it was sort of a wake up call to me because I didn't have a huge, like when I started on these products, I didn't all of a sudden start amazing because I was already fairly healthy. Kate's transformation, she got home and her husband said, don't you dare go there and then come back and say you want to sign up as a consultant. Well, that's exactly what happened. She's like, honey, after I saw all these people, like I have to do this. She just got started on Protandim and our collagen. So 2 of our amazing activators. And Sean, do you want to show the picture? This was like in less than 2 weeks. Like this was inflammation leaving her body. Like
That is beautiful.
it's insane. And she's like, I just thought I was fat. I didn't know I was inflamed. We didn't even get her permission to use these. So hopefully I text her, but she didn't text back. So thanks, Kate. We love you. But so that is one option if you feel like you're dealing with inflammation and just like want to get things headed in the right direction, that is one option. The other thing that I've been recommending to people is the Kickstart bundle, because it's got Axio, which is one of my favorite products, especially if you struggle with like focus, attention, any ADHDers out there. It is amazing, but it also gives you that little boost to keep your body, you know, you're gonna wanna move more. It's got fat burn, which you guys, I didn't know this. Fat burn actually takes your bad fat and converts it into the brown fat, which is the good fat that like speeds up your metabolism. And then it's got Protandim NRF2 in it. So, which is one of the products Kate was on. So you could go either way. And I think just get back with the person that added you in here and kind of let them know what your struggles are, and they can help you decide what is the best one for you. And they might recommend something else. I mean, like, literally, if everybody could be on every product we have, I would say do it, because they are all just so amazing at so many different things. So there's no wrong way to start, but the most important thing is getting NRF2 in your body and starting to activate it. Oh wait, Becky says, turns your fat into burnable fat, burns an extra 180 calories a day. That's what fat burn does.
Yeah, I personally love fat burn. It's my favorite. So we are just so excited that you've joined our page here to learn more about our GLP-1 activator that's coming to the market in just 11 days. We're so grateful that you took time tonight to hear from Tracy, to understand her experience being on a GLP-1 synthetic, working in now the GLP-1 activator, and how that's, you know, starting to already affect her body by, in just a short amount of time, losing that weight. And I bet if you measured inches, you probably would be down a few inches too. I've lost a solid 5 pounds in about 10 days now, about 2 inches off my waist. And I would say, you know, I'm a pretty fit and healthy person as well. So the fact that we are having these amazing results, I haven't done anything crazy with my diet. I haven't done anything crazy with exercise in these 10 days. I think you could say the same. So we are just
This
so
picture's
excited.
coming up, Dawn, though. This
Oh my
picture
gosh. Okay.
too.
So you might have all been blessed with this already, but this was my day 2, which was the day we got home from Utah. So on the left here, you can see day 2. That's kind of the day after I started the products. And then just 7 days later, day 9 on the products, you guys. And that was already, I guess, 3 days ago. So I feel like it might even be better now. I don't know. But I can't believe how the middle is thinning out like that. That picture, they were both taken at like 7:30 in the morning. So exact same time of day. So when you start your products, please take your before pictures. Do you think I want the world looking at these pictures? I don't. But if I can encourage one person to get on these products, one person to experience the benefits, one person to feel better, it will all be worth you all seeing that. So thank you all so much. As a reminder, at LifeVantage, we don't cure, treat, prevent, or mitigate disease. We are just here to activate your bodies and bless you with this information.
Can I say one quick thing? A lot of people are asking what Kate was on, and I just want to clarify. Protandim and the collagen. Like, when in doubt, get on Protandim and the collagen. You will not regret it. You will look better. You will feel better. I was a huge skeptic. Dawn gave me a 10-day trial and I laughed at her. I'm like, what a waste of money. No collagen works in 10 days. Literally saw my skin change in 10 days. My mother-in-law was supposed to have neck surgery, got on these 2 products because she couldn't turn her neck. She was afraid to drive. The woman does not need neck surgery anymore. So not saying it will cure anything, but the testimonials of what those 2 products do together to help your body do what it's supposed to do on its own are incredible. So I would just say, if you can make that happen, make that happen. And then if you want to add in fat burn, Axio, they're all amazing. So
I agree. And thank you for throwing that in there, because that is important information. So get back to the person that invited you to this page. That collagen and Protandim that Tracy's talking about, there's a pack called the Healthy Glow Pack. So that is like, we're all going to tell you that is just the most amazing product. We love it all so much. Okay. Thank you,
Tracy. Thank you guys so much. I hope I didn't ramble too much. I hope this was helpful.
So helpful. It looks like everybody in the comments is super appreciative, and so am I. I know Sean and Michelle are too. So
amazing job, ladies.
All right. Have a great night, you guys.
Love you.
Take care. Love you. Bye.